Hi friends, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me today. I have a really cute little Easter project to make today. It's a little Easter basket and it holds a very large amount of Lindt chocolates. I made this one in Pool Party with the Pool Party matching designer series paper. And it's from the Subtles pack actually. And then I used, I stamped the Cheerful Critters, a little, I think it's a chick. And I used also Teeny Tiny Wishes for the Happy Easter. Sorry, there is focus. So it's a decent sized box. It's slightly over 4 by 2 and about 3 3/4 inches tall. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So first off, my scoring tool on my little bits. We need a piece of cardstock that is 9 by 8. Let's see if this isn't tippy. Okay, so on the long side, which is the 9-inch side at the top, I'm going to score at 3.5 and 5.5. And then I'm going to turn around to the short side, which is the 8-inch side, and I'm going to score at 2 and 6. Okay, so that's all the scoring we're going to need today. Put that out of the way. And I'm going to bring my scissors out. So I'm going to fold and burnish all of my creases. And before I cut, I will put my designer series paper on. So I have 2 pieces of So Saffron. This is So Saffron here. I thought it was a nice Easter color. And I'm using the same Subtles pack with the So Saffron with the polka dots. And the DSP here is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm just adhering that. Sometimes it's easier to put the DSP on 3-dimensional objects before I put the box together. And this is just basically a open box. All right, so I'm going to cut down that score line. And I am going to wedge out. Just a touch makes it easier. Whatever you do when you're wedging out, you're going to want to wedge out on the tab only, not on the edges of the box. All right, so it doesn't really matter which side you choose. Oh, I'm using my fast fuse here, which, oh boy, it's not working today. Oh, hello. It hates me. There we go. Ah. Okay, well. And you would want to use something strong, a strong adhesive for this, because this is cardstock to cardstock. All right. Huh. So I'm going to bring the side of my box up. I'm leaning it on the flat surface on the bottom, and I'm just folding that up. Same with this side. So I'm putting the tabs in first. I have something in there. And then I'm going to fold it up this way. And I'm just making sure that this edge, the open edge, is flush with the other bit of cardstock. That's it. All right, so I'm going to bring out my little paper piercer. And so when I was cutting, actually, this the cardstock and the designer series paper, I did have a little bit of extra, and so this is your extra that you're going to have a little bit left over on. So I'm just using a little bit of adhesive, and I think the strip of designer series paper is about 1/2 inch, and the cardstock is about 1 inch. So I'm just cutting off a little edge there so that it's equal. I don't know if you can see that. Boy, the sunlight, my light here is just awful. I'm so sorry, it's so bright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my trusty little ruler out and a pen. So I know that this top of the box is about 4 inches. So I'm going to come down about 1/4 inch or so and just tick off a spot there at 2 inches. You can eyeball it too, but because it's a handle, I don't want it to be too far off. So there we go. And then I have a little piercing mat, just something small, so it actually can fit on my desk. And I'm using my paper piercer on both sides. And then same with this little bit. I would say about 1/2 inch or so. I'm just going to eyeball this one. And then my candy dots. I need 2 of them, my candy dot brads. And we fit them inside here, and then the handle goes on top. And that gets squashed closed. Same with the other side. Squashed closed. Then I'm going to take my paper piercer, and these are candy dots from the Subtles collection, and I am going to use the So Saffron to match, just to finish it off. You don't have to do this. You could probably adhere it just with a simple candy or a simple brad. I like the way that the handle will move though, so that I can place another bag of goodies. So this one will be for my nephew, and this is for my niece. In case you didn't know, they're the most awesome niece and nephew that I have. So I used just a cellophane bag, and I tied it with Lost Lagoon ribbon here. And for this one, I did Hello Honey and just tied it with a ribbon because I don't have any So Saffron. And I used the little bunny for this coloring. And yes, I did use my blend abilities. Just because we can't sell them doesn't mean I can't use them. I know that unfortunately we've had a little problem with manufacturing, but let's hope that they find a manufacturer that can help us out. that's pretty much the project for today. So don't worry about any of the measurements. They will all be on my blog, which is sunstampin.com. And yeah, have a wonderful day, kids. Bye.